Hello, I'm Ryan. This is Balsam Medico training. This video is all about the finance department. The first thing in the finance department is the invoicing settings. In the admin area, click on admin area and scroll to the invoicing settings. In here, you can see some settings for the invoice. You can customize the custom invoice header. You can have an invoice footer, and you can view the general invoicing settings. Over here, we have the invoices prefix. If there's a specific prefix you would like, click on here and all this information here. Click on edit to view them and change however necessary. And finally, click on confirm. Next, let's go to the finance page. In the finance page, we have two sections, the finance and the settings. Let's start with the invoices. In the invoices, you'll see that by default, it will open the today's view. Let's go back to the past 30 days. You can have a look at the invoices made here and for the past 12 months. You can search for a specific invoice from over here, or if you'd like to filter by the invoice status as draft, generated, or cancelled. You can create a new draft by clicking on the new draft button here. However, a new draft is created whenever a doctor adds a treatment to the patient. Let's open this invoice, and you can view here that the invoice is given the draft status automatically, with today's date over here and the billable items over here. You'll notice that the treatments are added into the invoice when the doctor adds them into the treatment plan. You can edit the cost, or you can give a discount over here. For example, you want to give them a discount on this treatment of 500 dirhams. The system will automatically calculate the rest, the due amount, and give you the total over here. If you wish to add the bill items are products that you sell in the clinic. For example, you're selling toothbrushes or toothpaste. Click on add new bill item and choose one of the billable items over here. Once you've chosen one of them, click on add to invoice and it will appear over here. For example, you're giving this one a 1000 dirham discount. After making all the changes you need, click on save draft. You can add a note over here by click on add a note and write as many notes as you wish, specific to this invoice. Once everything is done and now the patient is ready to give you the payment, click on generate invoice. And now the invoice is given a number automatically. And the invoice payment button is now visible. You can click on add payment and choose the payment methods. For example, cash. And for example, if the patient does not have the full amount on hand right now and is only wishing to pay 500, you can add the amount that they're willing to pay right now and click on confirm payment. Now the system adds the 500 as paid and it will automatically calculate the remaining for you over here. If you wish to add the remainder, click on add payment again and continue with the same process. You can refund the amount by clicking on add refund and continue the process by adding the refund method and the amount you're refunding. Click on confirm and it will show over here in the invoice payments as refund. The system now indicates that there's no payments made yet and you can add the payments again. At the bottom, you'll notice that the patient deposit is zero. Our system does support the patient deposit. So if you want to add a deposit for this patient, click on this, click on add patient deposit, add the payment method, and the amount they're willing to pay. Let's say they're paying 2000 dirhams in advance. Click on confirm. And now once the amount is here, you can see that there's the use deposit button over here. You can use this deposit to pay up the invoice amount. Let's do that for this example. And make sure that the information is correct. And finally, confirm payment. You'll notice now that the payment is added with 1,500 using deposit on the 27th of March. The system automatically indicates that the invoice is paid and there's no remaining available. The rest of the deposits will be available over here and can be used in future invoices. At the same time, you'll notice on the left that there's invoice with the number here, and it's given the status as paid. If the patient has any more invoices, it will all appear over here on your left, and you can scroll between them and view which ones are paid, paid partially, and not paid at all. An important thing to note is that you cannot edit the invoice again once there's any payment added to this invoice. The edit invoice can only be made when there's no payments at all. If you wish to print the invoice, you can click on the print button and have the invoice printed with the clinic logo and all the information over here. To also indicate the patient in the patient payments over here. For example, it says here that there's paid using deposit 1,500. You can now print or send it to your patient. Going back to the invoices, if we go back to the past 30 days, you'll notice here that there's invoices that are paid, paid partially, and some are draft. Next, let's move to the payment options. Payment options here, you can add as many payment options as you need that are being used in your clinic. Simply click on Add Payment Option and add it over here. Final click Save, and now it's added and can be added in the payment option in the invoice. To delete one, simply click on the Delete button next to it, and now it's removed. You can also click on one to edit the name. For example, Visa, you can add as debit. Finally, click Save, and now the name has been changed for you. Next is the VAT taxes. In the VAT taxes, you can add any VAT that's available in your clinic. Simply click on Add Tax, give a name, write the percentage that's, and add all the items that are included in the VAT. You can click on Applicable to all items to have it all for all items, or you can select specific treatments or visits. Finally, click on Save. Now you'll notice that the VAT we added is right now, and every time an invoice that has these treatments, the system will automatically calculate the VAT stats for you, and will add it to the VAT report in the reports page. To edit one of the VAT taxes, click on VAT and edit as needed, and finally click on Save. The rest of these pages will be explained in level 2 or explained in the in-person training. Finally, click on Reports so you can view the financial reports and the dynamic reports. The financial reports are given here and it will automatically be calculated from the invoices. You can see your cash flow statement over here. You can choose for a specific period of time and you can view them over here. We also have the income statement. You can view the income statement for a specific period of time and calculate the revenue and the expenses for you. The VAT report over here shows a full list of the VAT calculated from the invoices. You can choose for for a specific period, like the past 30 days, and have the data shown here. If you wish to have more information in the VAT report, you can request it as a dynamic report. Dynamic reports are customizable to your clinic or account and will be accessed at any time. You can filter for a specific time and export the data into a sheet at any moment. As explained, the rest of these pages will be explained in level 2 or during the in-person training. You can have a look at them, go through the system by yourself, and if you have any more questions, you can contact us at any moment. Thank you.